And part of our being familiar with godly play, it's what our shepherds do when they take our children out at the 10 a.m. service. Godly play is a wonderful way to hear Scripture, particularly the parables, especially the parables.
You want to be able to...
It invites a lot of questions from children, and it invites a lot of questions from adults as well this morning. And sometimes the answers to the teacher's questions are incredibly hilarious, wacky, and then sometimes incredibly profound, because they are really listening to the parable, to the words of Jesus. So what we are going to do here this morning is basically what we do on Tuesday and Friday mornings. This is our preschool chapel, and then we will have a godly play lesson. I invite you to join us in the songs. The words are in your bulletin, so I invite you to join us. All right, are all the children, you're all ready? God is very near. God is very near. He hears us when we sing and pray. God is very near.
Good morning, friends. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is, why don't you come sit down here and look up so you can see this. Turn around. Look at me. You see it? There you go. Oh, now I can see your faces. I brought something very special with me today. It's so special that it's gold. It's like a present that was given to you a long time ago. And what's in it is very valuable. That's why it's gold. It's called a parable. Sometimes it takes a lot to understand a parable. So that's why we keep telling them over and over again. And that's why they were a gift to you. Because they're very special and they have deep meaning. So let's see what's inside of our parable and see if we can make sense of it today. Well, the first thing I have is a little bit of green. Kind of like this green up here. Kind of looks like a putting green on a golf course. Maybe a green jelly bean. Maybe a green bush. Why don't I put it up here on the rest of the green? Blue. Does it look like water? Looks like sunglasses? Maybe? It looks like something you see through, maybe like a magnifying glass.
It looks like a foot. Like a footprint? Yeah, it looks like a footprint. It looks like this thing that you see. Looks like a footprint.
Let's call it some water.
Rock. Oh, I know.
Rocks?
Wow, it's a shepherd.
They could be rocks.
This is shepherd. A butcher.
How about a face?
It's an evil face.
Does it look like a happy face?
No.
Looks like a sad face.
The world.
Maybe even a scary face. It's a telephone pole. A Band-Aid? A Band-Aid for my boo-boo?
No, it's a tree. It's like part of the. It's a fence. It's a fence. Maybe you can put the green thing on the mountain. It's.
I know.
It's a fence. It's a fence. It's a corral. It's a corral.
It's a
H.
It's a football goal. It's the letter H.
Yes. No, it's a corral for sheep. Where sheep stay. It's a fence for sheep.
It does look like a box.
It is for
It has an inside. It has an outside. Look, it might even have a gate.
It is a gate. It's a bridge.
Is it a place for pigs?
No.
It's a place for sheep.
I think I know what this is. I think I know what this is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you think that's all the sheep there are?
Yes.
Maybe there's more sheep.
No.
Maybe there's lots and lots of sheep.
There's 1,000.
Well, I think we have all we need set up for our story, so I think the next thing is just to start our story. So, once there was a man who did such amazing things and said such wonderful things that people just had to follow him. And once somebody asked him who he was, and he said, "I am the Good Shepherd. I know each of my sheep by name. And when I call them out of their pen, they follow me. And they go where I go. And they stay with me. I lead them to the good green grass. And then I lead them to the cool, clean water. And sometimes we have to go through places of danger, and I show them the way. And I show them how to get home to safety. And sometimes they don't all return with me. If I notice one is lost, I go find him. And I save him from the danger. I put him on my back, and I take him home. And then I am so happy that all of my sheep are together that I celebrate with my friends. This is the ordinary shepherd. When he takes his sheep out of the pen, they wander and they get lost. He doesn't know his sheep by name, and so they don't follow him. And when the wolf comes, the ordinary shepherd runs away. But the good shepherd stands between his sheep and the wolf, so the sheep can come safely